Now that you've heard some geography pre-Civil War, before we begin the Civil War unit, I want you to kind of make some predictions about how this geography really is going to affect the war. Um, and there's some things I put up on this slide to help you kind of start talking waterways, factories, land geographics, populations. Really take a moment, discuss it with your group. What are the advantages going to be? What are the disadvantages going to be? And I want you to think, for both sides, really start with one, talk about it, see how those things will be good and how those things could be a disadvantage. And I also want you to think about the border states when we were talking, when I showed you the border states. This war becomes very personal, and because the states are so close, it really pins families against families, friends against friends, neighbor against neighbor. And I want you to understand that there were other things going on at this time that are really going to affect how the war begins and how the war ends. So I want you to take a few minutes, talk about how these different geographic pieces are going to play a role. And we're going to come back to this after we study the Civil War and really make sure that you guys are understanding how those geographic pieces are going to be and how they will end up affecting the war for both the North and the South. So go ahead, and with a partner, I want you to break off and make sure you're recording this, because like I said, we're going to, at the end of the unit, we'll go back and we'll really see how you've lined things up and make sure that your understanding of those geographic pieces are concrete and how they will affect the war.